enjoying your moment behind what used to be your desk? It'll be your last.
You know, but to silence Herr Scorpio. He simply knew too much.
Too much about what?
He knew too much about her.
Someone in there? What the hell?
Yes, AJ was voted out as CEO of ELQ.
I'm sure that was disappointing.
When he found out that Kiki wasn't a Quartermain and that her supporting votes didn't count, he was totally blindsided. He had honestly no idea that his days at ELQ were numbered.
I brought you a present. It's for your personal items, and I do mean personal. Gentlemen, my security officers will make sure that you turn in your laptop, your key card, and your smartphone.
That's great, Tracy. Is there anything else?
You really should be thanking me. You know, the in-house counsel wanted you escorted from the premises the minute that your failed stewardship of ELQ ended. But I wanted to give you a little extra time.
Very magnanimous.
Yeah, it was a gift. To myself. I wanted to savor the sight of you walking out of here for the last time. Now that time has come, and I owe it all to Connie Falconeri.
I can't believe this is happening.
What is that that's confusing to you?
I'm pregnant.
I see that.
Sit.
I'm a doctor.
I know.
Sit.
And yet you've actually hauled me into the police station.
I warned you, Dr. Westbourne. Doesn't matter who you are, doctor, lawyer, certified public accountant, pregnant, not pregnant. The law does not discriminate.
Okay, well, never mind me. This situation is really stressful for my baby.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you lied to us about your mother.
Who is this her that Robert Scorpio knew too much about?
You claim to care about Robert Scorpio, and yet you mock me.
Give me one good reason not to.
How about Herr Scorpio himself?
I'll tell you everything you want to know on one condition.
Laura? My God. What the hell are you doing here?
I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I know, Luke. I know that you're dying. I know.
I never thought Tracy would rat me out.
She didn't. She didn't tell me anything, Luke.
She was the only one who knew, apart from the quack who diagnosed me.
Come on, Luke. All the years. I know you a little bit, you know?
You know me too well.
I knew that something was wrong. I did a little bit of digging, and when I found out that Helena had poisoned you, I knew that you would go looking for the cure. And I had to help you.
You shouldn't be here. This is dangerous and risky, and it's probably just a wild goose chase anyway. You're risking your life, and for what?
Yes, I lied about when I last saw my mother. Is that a crime?
Given that your mother is a fugitive, yes, it is.
But like I keep telling you, she came and she went. That's all I know.
So you expect us to believe that your mother was with you in your home, and you're completely in the dark about all this?
People can be in the dark about all kinds of deceptions happening right under their nose, Detective. Even a smart man like you.
Really? What am I being deceived about?
Dante? You all right?
After AJ saw Kiki, not a Q, on the front page, and he realized that he had lost the company to Tracy, he was furious. And the only person he could think about at that moment was Connie. Because you see, somehow, at some point, Connie and Tracy became friends. And when Tracy started bragging about Connie's article, AJ went after her. And I tried to stop him. I tried to get him to fight the good fight for ELQ, but he knew it was over.
Did he end up finding her?
Yeah, he did. And then Michael and I found AJ all bloody on Sonny's floor because Sonny had pistol whipped him. And yes, we had to take him to the hospital.
Wow. Sonny's not known for his even temper, but pistol whipping seems a little extreme.
He was angry at AJ for raging at Connie. So was I.
If my new BFF, Connie Falconeri, hadn't stumbled upon the truth about Kiki's parentage and put it on the front page of her paper, I never would have had the pleasure of kicking you out right now. Something's missing on these walls. Ta-da! I told you I was going to have it framed and hung in a place of pride. I am so a woman of my word. I think that'll do nicely. Thank you. What do you say, AJ? Is it straight?
You know what? I tell you what, Tracy. Why don't you let me fix this?
You promised our daughter that you'd be there for the birth of her first child, and I'm just gonna hold you to it. That's all.
Did you tell Baldwin that you're chasing a dead man?
You know, I can tell you that when we're on our way. If you're gonna make it home in time to see Lulu become a mother, we better find the cure, right? So let's get going and find Jerry Jacks.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but from what I hear, he's already dead.
Who told you that?
His henchwoman, Dr. Obricht.
She lied. Jerry's alive.
And what exactly do you want in exchange for telling me everything I want to know?
What else? I want you to let me go.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Du willst ein oder andere Weise.
Nicht darf wetten. Besides, why would I believe anything you have to say?
Perhaps you'd rather hear the truth directly from Herr Scorpio.
I would, if only he wasn't in that pesky coma.
He doesn't have to be. I can revive you, precious Robert, bring him back to you. Then he will tell you everything you want to know himself.
Sonny found AJ raging. What do you mean? Did he hit Connie, or was he about to?
No, you have to understand. AJ was channeling all of his anger and disappointment into Connie. He feels that she's the reason he lost ELQ. And he says some really stupid things.
What do you mean? What things?
I know he didn't mean it, but AJ said if he had a gun, he would have killed her.
There. I think that's better.
Well, I was afraid this might happen, and of course ELQ has a zero-tolerance policy for property damage. So, gentlemen, would you please escort my nephew from the building?
You know, I don't need to be escorted out, all right? It's over. You win, okay? ELQ's yours. Don't screw it up for grandfather.
Oh, don't worry. I couldn't possibly make a bigger mess of it than you have. One more thing. Mine.
You know Jerry's alive.
Because he's the one who tied me up and put me in this chair. Speaking of which, there's one.
Oh, sorry. Right. So that means he was here in Corinth. Well, how did you find him?
When I found out that you were sick, I knew that you would go looking for the cure. And I guess we just took different paths, but, you know, we ended up in the same place, right? Only I got here first.
Don't gloat.
Sorry.
You
Oh,
did.
that hurts.
You did get here first, but How did you do it? What path did you take?
I went through Australia. I figured if I talked to Jax, he would be the one to know whether or not Jerry was alive.
You
right?
telling me that the brothers Jacks are in cahoots?
No, he didn't know anything about Jerry, but the mother, on the other hand,
So how did you get through to her?
I appealed to her, mother to mother. It took some doing, but after some time, she finally admitted that I could find Jerry here.
Yeah, and then she called him and alerted him that you were on your way.
I don't think so. He seemed really surprised to see me. Luke, he was keeping someone in this room.
Who?
I don't know. I didn't see anyone. I just saw Jerry, but it was really clear that he did not want me to know who was behind this door.
You know, you really shouldn't tell lies like that to an armed woman with a questionable conscience.
I'm not lying.
Robert's doctors have been trying for months to revive him. There's nothing more they can do.
They are not me. Those men have no skill, no art. I put Robert into that coma, and I alone can bring him out of it. But we mustn't waste time. Make your choice. I can bring your Robert back to you. Do you love this man or not?
I'm just in the middle of an interrogation right now. I know I should be at the reception, but I have to come to work. I can't get out of it.
Listen to me. Maxie is in labor. The baby is coming, like, right now. We're headed to the hospital.
Already? Well, that's all right. Okay, I'll be right there.
What is it?
Commissioner, I gotta go. My baby is on the way.
Oh, go. Go be a father. Go.
Good luck, Daddy.
I know you think I always cast AJ in a bad light.
You do.
Even so, it sounds to me like he's gone off the deep end. Regardless of how the slide started, once it picks up momentum, he's just going to get more and more destructive. If he follows this pattern, threatening Connie's just the beginning.
You are so determined to see him as a disaster waiting to happen.
No, I'm afraid that he is a disaster waiting to happen to you.
AJ would never do anything to hurt me.
I sincerely hope you're right.
A few days ago, he was on top of the world. And now he's in a lot of pain. And I just want to be there for him. I want to help him. I want to be able to do something, and I can't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Perfect. You know, just
AJ.
forget it. This
glad
was a
you're here.
mistake.
No, wait.
Let him go.
He had to clean out his office
Just
today.
just let him cool off,
But
okay?
I'm sure he needs someone to talk to.
Elizabeth, if, as you say, AJ is threatening a woman, I'd advise you to stay away from him.
Nicholas, I appreciate your advice, but I can't stay away when someone I care about is suffering. Okay, I have to go find him.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Are you all right, Luke?
Yeah, I get these waves. It'll pass. Okay, listen. I think that the person that you heard in here that Jerry was holding was Obrecht.
I don't know. I didn't see anybody. I only saw Jerry right before he chloroformed me, and then when I came to, I was down here and tied up.
So he nabbed you by the door.
Yeah.
Well, this is your phone, isn't it? I bet you want that.
Yeah.
Laura, this is a damn laboratory.
Yes, it is. As if being held captive in the basement of an abandoned mansion wasn't creepy enough.
So if Jerry built this laboratory and he's walking around, that must mean that Obrecht has found a cure. Or she's on the brink of finding one.
Well, do you have any idea where she is?
Oh, yeah. She's right upstairs. Holly's holding a gun on her.
Holly?
Yeah, that's a long story. Come on, let's go get some answers from that mad doctor.
For the sake of Patrick's new son and for Emma's baby brother, can't you just accept that I've told you everything I know and let me go? So I can take care of my baby?
You know what I find really interesting about your baby?
And Patrick's?
Don't interrupt me. Let's just go over the facts here. My daughter died in a horrible accident. And now the woman who is pregnant with her husband's child happens to be the daughter of the woman who put my ex-husband, my daughter's father, in a coma. And said woman, Dr. Liesel Obrecht, also happens to be the devoted lieutenant of one Cesar Faison, who has tormented me and my family for decades. How do you explain all of that? Huh? You can speak now.
Yes, I agree. There are a lot of weird coincidences here. But like I keep telling you, I don't know anything about any of this. So I'm sorry. I am no use to you.
Really? You know, don't sell yourself short. Because we can use you to flush your mother out. That would be of use to us.
How long are you planning to hold me here?
I don't know. As long as it takes. Even if I have to deliver Emma's little brother myself.
Frau Doctor, time to talk. English, come on, you're breathing. Your heart's beating, you're okay. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
Ouch.
What happened? Where's Ava Braun?
She got away.
How did that happen?
Oh, she tricked me. She said she'd go with me to Robert and that she promised to wake him up.
And you believed her?
No. But in the 3 seconds that I wanted to, she cold-cocked me with my own gun. Serves me right. I let her work on my emotions and get the advantage. Yeah, but what about you? Did you find Jerry?
No. Jerry found me.
Laura?
You're planning to use me to lure my mother out of hiding. It's not gonna work.
We'll never know unless we try.
Yeah, well, that would mean my mother would actually have to care about me, and just so you know, she doesn't.
Motherhood is a potent thing. So is grandmotherhood. Hopefully, Dr. Obrecht will succumb.
In the meantime, I'm just handcuffed to the table at the local police station?
Of course not. We'll give you a cell.
Great. Thanks.
You know what I was saying? That grandmotherhood is a very potent thing. If the woman who tormented my granddaughter has to cool her heels in the nick for a while, that's worth it.
Do I get to make a phone call? Or is that too much to ask?
Yeah, sure. Maybe you can find someone willing to help you. You have a visitor.
Handcuffs really necessary?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I didn't know who else to call.
How on earth did you get here?
Well, the same way you did. Trying to help the father of my children. I've met Ethan, by the way. He's a lovely young man.
He is.
Yes.
And congratulations on your marriage to Scott. I wish you all of the happiness that you deserve.
Okay, can we focus here, please?
Yeah, Luke's right. Whatever we have to say to each other can wait. Right now, the priority should be finding Jerry Jacks.
Laura has seen Jerry.
Yeah? Here?
Right here. He's alive.
It's Lulu. Oh my God, the baby's coming.
Okay. Obrecht will be going after Jerry. So if we leave now, the trail will still be warm.
But what about Lulu? It's her first child. She needs us.
Well, it's Lulu or the cure.
You don't have to choose, Luke. I'll go after Obrecht.
You would do that for me?
And for myself. If that woman is telling the truth about Robert, that she can bring him out of his coma, I'll damn well see that she does.
Well then, Luke, what's it gonna be?
I have to keep my promise to Lulu. Let's go.
Oh, if you're looking for your deadbeat boyfriend, you missed him.
Any idea where he might be?
My guess is that he's out drowning his sorrows somewhere.
So, what'll it be? Give me a vodka.
All right, coming right up.
You know, actually, make it a double.